welcome back everybody to episode 126 of Elder Scrolls Online with Tamrain, our crafter. Well actually what we're going to do is check out the store. There are a few interesting things. I wanted to check out our daily rewards. I did miss 2 days. That's a shame. And get some more experience scrolls. Wow, there are a lot of experience scrolls coming through this December. Okay. Having sorted that, I'll let us have a quick look at these points. Looks like we're all up to date with those. Let's have a quick check in our mail. Yes, let's take those. And take those. Bing, bada, boom. Have a look. I looked like I had some new stuff in my crafting bag. Looks like my crafting bag's pretty full. I think we're going to have to deal with that. We are. We're also going to have to see if we had any crafting quests. Prologue, guild crafting. Oh my, looks like we picked up a few of those too. Well, I think we might as well start with those. Crafting, alchemy. Alright, but we are not standing near the Alchemist Guild. Right now we are standing next to the blacksmiths, to the forge, and we just get a few of these done. High iron ore, rubidite ore. Have a look at our research. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with me? Just taking my own sweet time with the research here. I can't do 2 at once. We'll just start with this one. Boom. Go over here to this one. That looks exciting. Let's do that one. Boom. Go into our deconstruction. I'm going to deconstruct everything that does not have a little magnifying glass next to it. That's easy enough to do. Boom. I know, right? And rubidite helm. Get all of that done. I should probably be checking to see if I've got anything that I can actually wear. I don't feel like doing that right now. I'm just going to deconstruct all of it, bring my blacksmithing up. Oh my gosh, that was a goodly chunk. Into creation, we are creating a dagger out of steel. I know, I really need to upgrade my the materials I can use. Khajiit, huh? Rightio, let's do that. 1 steel dagger. And over into apparel. 1 kitty cat helm. And a set of kitty cat pauldrons. Or shoulder pads if you must. That's all done. Very, very soon the Seasons Festival is going to begin. I temporarily forget what it is, but I am looking forward to it. Let me know if you want to... Well, I'll probably put you through it anyway. Let me go that. Except there. And we'll get that one done. We might have a look at it with Tamrain, or I might jump across to one of my other characters and they can so they can run through it without interrupting Tamrain's storyline. This is our cloth research, and I seem to have neglected it terribly. I know, I haven't actually been on this for a few days. I had my first day of training for my new job a couple of days back, and then I was not feeling too well the day after, so I know, dehydration. I had a headache and a half. But anyway, that was that. So that's pretty good. So today I am just taking a break. Actually, I'm not really. I've already written 2,000 words today, so. And I'll go back and I'll write some more. But I am taking a slight break right now to do this. So there we go. Arm cops, let's find those. Again, we're using our Khajiit style for that. We will do the festival because I want to. You'll probably get a few episodes that run past when it's over because I want to see. Well, we need pets. There are a bunch of. We'll just come out of that. There are a bunch of.
I'll just keep at it, I suppose.
Patterns, motifs, styles. I will get there eventually. There's a word for it that I'm after. Where is the woodworking store? There it is. I know, today is not the day to go wandering. You will get lost. Woodworking station. Here we go. So yes, it's the 20th here, and I think the festival starts on the 21st. So, or possibly into the 22nd in Australia, because we are in the future for you guys. So I need to remember to convert my times properly. Nice sturdy oak shield going down. Beautiful. Let's toddle up this way. We are going to go... I know she does everything at the double time. Or is that maybe me making her do everything at the double time? I am a terrible driver. Alrighty. Alchemy. Looks like I already have that made. I don't need to worry about it. So where's the other thing? Well, actually, let's have a quick look in here, see if she's got any things. What did I do the other day? I was bringing up one of the other character classes, and I think we did the run through. There's an adventure up on the Telvanni Peninsula that takes you through a like a crypt or a set of catacombs or something. And I think I found almost a dozen recipes for this other character. I was almost jealous on Tamrain's behalf, to be honest. But anyway, Tamrain's a big girl. She could do that adventure herself. Or, you know, not. When we get to it. Over here, did I pick up a jewelry crafting writ? Well, nothing to research. I know I destroyed the ring I had to research last time. I do not want to remember that I did that. Hopeless. You know what else we haven't done? We have not checked to make sure that we have our experience bonus running, for which I need C. We'll scoot down here. So I've increased all my primary stats from my chicken dinner, but it looks like my experience scroll has run out. Let's get that out of our backpack, shall we? What is that? Ooh, pretty cool. Alright, let us use that. We want to do that before we turn it in, because that's just going to give us a lovely XP boost on top of the XP we already get for doing our craft. So, is that what's his face again? Hinzer, and we're ignoring him because he wants us to go to Southern Elsewhere. No, no moments. Not yet. Please, not until I finish the main storyline. I know, everyone wants a piece of this adventurer. Poor little adventurer. In demand. I suppose it's better than not being wanted at all, really. Clothia. Oh dear, something just wore off. Alright, let's complete that quest. And let's complete that quest. And let's complete this quest. And... wait, I didn't do the provisioning quest. I'll be back. I know, I ran right past the inns as well. Did I just run past them again? No, I don't think so. That's the bank, which means the inn is on the other side. Daily endeavour, complete 2 quests. I am pretty happy with that. Alrighty, I think my head is on the wrong side again. We're looking for the kitchen, and you know what I'm like with these kitchens. I always lose them. There we go. Cooking fire. Baked apples and lemon flower muzz tea. Let's go. Fruit dishes. Baked apples. Craft that. Lemon flower muzz tea. Craft that. I know, you've always got to be worried what you missed when you make a delivery and there's a box without a little thing above it. Alright, let's go deliver the rest of these. I am running in the wrong direction. Where are you going, Tamrain? This way? Uh-huh. Please go that way. Okay. I know, she's such a happy little bunny. There we go. Look, there's the box with no triangle. Now has a triangle. How cool is that? And I really want to write a light lit RPG, something that's not too heavy on the stats. Although I know that's part of the fun of it. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Alrighty, we need to go and talk to Priestess Sherman. And actually, here I am running blindly toward that diamond in my top row there. Not even thinking about where it might be and completely forgetting I need to empty my backpack. So before we go too much further, I'm going to just stop here. And we're going to go into our consumables, containers, alchemist vessel, blacksmith's crate, shipment of ingots. I know, I've got a few surveys I want to throw into the bank, because that's Malabel Tor, and we're nowhere near that right now. Possibly that recipe as well. Alrighty, go into, whoops, into here, we're going to go into recipes. I already know that one, and I already know that one. So they're going into the bank for one of my other characters then. I think I can drop off some of these restoration potions for some of my characters as well. Oh, that's probably a good idea. Let's actually grab some food while I remember. We'll use that. I mean, I could have eaten one of those and gotten them out of my backpack too. That might have been a good idea. Potions. We will sell most of... Actually, let me just equip that. Now that's out. Drain stamina and magicka from your target. Don't tempt me. If I switch these... This is a cloudy hindering poison... Okay. That's fine. Radio. Style motifs, master writs, containers. Radio. So now I know that pretty much everything in my pack can be dumped into the bank. I know Tamrain has like this
prosperity find you.
exorbitant amount of potions. Let's just why don't we just start here? Yeah, why don't we start with deposit, then we'll go to here, and then we'll start here. We'll deposit those two. I got, wow, I'm running out of bank space again. Oops, potions. I do not need this many stacks. Alright, that should be enough. Poisons, we're not giving away poisons. Style motifs, master writs, containers, we're good. Then we're going to go into withdraw. We're going to see if there's anything for the Alik'r. Nothing. Oh wait, let me try that. Yep, so I've got nothing in there for the Alik'r. I'm pretty sure I took all that out. And leave. There is one thing I do want to check. I'm actually starting to get a bit nervous. I might have to do this with one of my other characters. We're going to go all active leads. 19 days on that one. So what I'm looking for is any of these that have got a red timer in the bottom. So 12 days, 7 hours is fine. Normally they get to the red timer when you're less than thing. I'll probably get Rosalaw to hunt up those gold ones. Alrighty, and we've made our first point. What did we make it in? My goodness. And we're doing that, aren't we? I know my crafter healer type is, yeah. Anyway, it's all good. I'm giving her means of replenishing her energy when it gets low. All right. That did not get a lot out of my backpack. I need a merchant. It is possible there are merchants in the other direction. Actually, there are merchants in the other direction. I did forget to do a couple of things over here though, so we're going to go do that. The Mystic's Mirage. Into here. Looking at deconstruction. Boom. Radio, jewelry crafting has increased. Yes, that is why I destroy everything. Looking at deconstruction for extraction. Get rid of all of that. Boom, 117 now. I could probably steal something while she's around that corner, but we won't today. We're not that kind of girl. What's in here? No, that's potions. We're fine. So what we're going to do is, I do believe I forgot to destroy a bunch of stuff.
Look here, if it isn't King Emmerich's own champion, the hero of the Covenant.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. But please, do you have to yell it to the world? Some of us like, you know, like our privacy. We don't need accolades wherever we go. Okay, there we go. Just going to make sure I did that here as well. No, see, I did not think so. So the only place I think I remembered to destroy stuff at was at the anvil. Well, you know, there's just something about a hammer, isn't there, really? Radio. Let's get all of that. Just make sure. Sometimes you get as rewards stuff like that, and you can destroy that as well. Everything you deconstruct increases your crafting, whether or not you've done the missions. Oh, really? There's more? Oh, but wait. Well, guess what we're doing? Whether or not you've done the missions that enable you to take writs, you can still do your crafting, increase your crafting skills, and gain them by destructing things. And because we've done everything else here before, let's just go with this. We can have one of those, and we'll have one of those, and we'll have one of those. So basically I'm getting to do 2 lots of crafting writs because I picked the last lot of crafting writs up on a different day to this one, which means that today's crafting writs were still on the board waiting for me to collect them, but I couldn't collect them while I had outstanding crafting writs. So there will not be a 3rd set of crafting writs waiting for me because I'm now doing today's. And you can only ever hold 1 day's worth of crafting writs on you. So if you miss 3 days, you're going to miss 2 days worth of crafting writs. But you'll still get to do whatever crafting writs you picked up the day before you missed the days, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Alrighty. What I like about doing crafting writs in Sentinel is it's just this logical. I don't have to do any backtracking to do writs because of the way that the places that you complete them in are laid out. I just have to remember not to forget to do them as we go. But I haven't sold. The reason I came up here was to actually sell the sell my excess potions and poisons. Sometimes that's not a problem. Let's just go this way. The Mystic's Mirage, she's going to be wondering what I'm doing here again. Let's go. We have Mako, we have Odra, and we have Ta.
Odra, Mako, Ta.
And we have some jewelry. Okay. Actually, there's 3 rings. Oh, look, we'll just do it 3 times. You can actually increase your quantity so you don't have to hit the button 3 times. That's easy enough to do. Alrighty. There we go. We'll just go over here. I'm just going to see if we need to cook. Yep, so we've got fishy sticks. And And we have Surly Shra wine. At this level, because we're cooking at the most basic level, let me just make sure I actually did that. Because we're cooking at the most basic level, we can actually, if we don't have a recipe, we can actually buy it from the chefs or from the brewers, depending on if it is food or drink, in roughly that order. At higher levels, they will be wanting you to have some of the harder recipes, and they are the harder to find recipes as well. Ditto with some of your master writs. So, just beware. Boom. Clothier. And not all of those recipes are purchasable from a chef or a brewer. Some of them are purchasable depending how lucky you are. Sometimes you can find them in the guild stores. Speaking of which, I may have to leave my guild. They just keep insisting on mods, and I mean not just mods for battles, which is, you know, from some points of view might be reasonable, but mods for simple tasks like resource collecting. Yeah. It's just, I think we have a disparate play style. There's nothing wrong with them. They're actually really good people. But okay, apart from being a little bit intolerant towards people who don't use mods. That's yeah, you're not really welcome if you don't use mods and play that way. So I might leave that guild and stay with the other one. That's life. You've got to find where you fit. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're still not doing that. We are looking for, oh, really? Antique map of the Alik'r desert. Well, I guess we're having a small change of plans while we go find that. Well, there's only one way to increase your abilities. Yeah, so when you choose a guild, even if it says, you know, tolerates all playstyles, sometimes you just get to a point where you really don't feel at all welcome because people don't really tolerate all playstyles if it's inconvenient to them. So you just have to find a place where you're not inconvenient to anybody. Here we go. So I tend to search in a pattern, in like a square pattern, so yeah, so this would have been red. But anyway, let's find where we're at. That's yellow and that's green. What are we looking for? The map. So it either extends up or it extends down. I think it's only 2 squares. It looks like it extends down, I think. Alrighty, so this is where our map is. It won't be over here, okay? It's literally 2 squares wide and lots deep. Rightio, let's grab our brush. And then I'm going to go D for dig. And we're going to take out a big chunk. Go W for brush. Now I don't want to destroy this map. Oh, I know. I'm a little bit scared now. Let's see if I destroy it by doing this. Oh my gosh, that was lucky. If it had been any layers deeper, I would have risked my dig actually hurting it as we wanted to. A faded wanted poster. That's it. That's all they're letting me do. Fair enough. Writ an Alik'r nomad tribe's map with a sparse frame of reference and no borders to speak of. Sentinel appears to be the only significant settlement of note. Instead, there is a focus on landmarks and hazards. A giant serpent's body is woven throughout. J, view it in our codex. Clearly, we now need to go buy another map to it because we have to find it 2 more times to mark it off in our antiquities. Okay, I have to find it 2 more times because I like all those boxes to be coloured. You don't have to, but you can. Okay. I know, different play styles, remember? Alright, this is... Okay, we're going to go talk to Priestess Shaman. It looks like we're going to take a bit of a run across the desert. We might take a bit of a sprint across the desert because I think those bugs are a bit mad at me. Looks like that one's about to finish. Yep, there it goes. Don't worry, it'll come back. We're going to go talk to Priestess Shaman. We're also going to keep an eye out for any chests. I don't have the glowy chest function yet for the scrying and digging, but we're working on it. So we'll get that. Okay. Zip this way. And we're keeping an eye out for any books, because I'm pretty sure there are some books that we don't have yet. Oh no, see look, this is me being good and not picking on all the jackals in the desert. We're not doing, it's a beast, let's fight it today. No, we are just taking our time. Oh, is this where the giant is? Because I don't really want to play with him today. Oh no. Okay, I know where I am. We're not going to get up that way. We're going to have to go round. I was being chased by jackals. Evil little monsters. So let's go around this way. I wonder if I actually even need to. You know, I'm probably running up a hill. I don't need to run up. I am going to try and find the Wayshrine though. Will it be worth it? Yeah, it would be worth it. Okay, Goat's Head Oasis Wayshrine is over here. Let's go. I don't know if it's an oasis so much as a big mud puddle. There should be a set of stairs, right? Yep, that looks like a set of stairs. And up there is where we found one of our main story quest adventures. I know, what's that? Don't run down the stairs, you might trip and fall. Look, it's Tamrain, she runs with scissors. We're gonna go to this one. Boom. Sep's Spine Wayshrine. Last time we were here, we were upsetting a chieftain whose daughter didn't want to get married but was quite happy to hook up with a swindler so she could have adventures. And probably teach him how to improve his trade. Oh, I know, right? What was it with that? Oh my goodness. Oh yes, and we had this adventure to do as well. Of course, where am I on the map? Oh man, I'm just all over the map. That's what it is. I wonder if these guys are friendly. The Saltwalker Militia Camp. Well, they're kind of friendly. Janara.
If you're here to join up with Captain Uznagik, his day is over.
Uh-oh.
And if you stick around, so is yours.
And if I am?
Then we'd have to persuade you to change your mind.
Go ahead, try. I know. See, and this is the other thing I want to work out for my... Anyway, Alduza, the cutter.
New around here, aren't you? I advise you to have a talk with Captain Uznagik.
Uznagik?
He's the officer in charge of the real militia here. Those of us still loyal to the effort to join the Covenant answer to him, and not Gudars and his thugs.
Good to know. Thank you so much.
I suppose I could use another break.
Makes me wonder what he's gonna break with his break. Let me just go and unlock this this Wayshrine before I forget, because you know what I'm like. Boom! Leki's Blade Wayshrine is done. I know that other player's gonna be like, what? What was that about? I'm playing tag with Wayshrines. Tag, you're it. Okay. Mathieu Vete.
What? Are you one of Gudar's thugs come to harass me again? You want your arm broken too?
What are you talking about?
I guess not. Apologies, stranger. Ever since the bandits moved into our camp, we've all been on edge. And I suspect they've been scaring away new volunteers. There's bad trouble ahead, if you ask me.
Really? No kidding. Of course there's bad trouble ahead. They're going to take over your gang. Captain Uznugik.
Are you from the Covenant Army? I didn't expect you quite this soon. Well, frankly, we're not ready.
I'm not from the Covenant.
Sorry, stranger. I'm expecting a liaison from the Covenant military to visit and decide if our militia qualifies to join them. However, since Godars took charge, I'm afraid there's little chance of that.
I got the impression from your soldiers that the militia is divided.
Ha! Noticed that, did you? Yes. The camp is divided between those still loyal to the militia and those loyal to Godars and his promises of easy living and gold. His gang are a little better than bandits. I suspect he's up to no good.
Why not run them out?
Because I know Godars from way back. We were in King Ramsay's service together. He was a good man then, and I have to believe there's still some good in him somewhere. Maybe it's just an old man's wishful thinking, but I'm not ready to fight him.
Maybe if I ask around, I can find out what Godars is up to.
And if you find out, maybe then I can decide what to do. Thank you. I accept your offer. Just be discreet about it. I don't want any fights breaking out.
No promises. Ooh, what's on your bookshelf? An alchemy practicum. Kind of like that. Alrighty, let's go. We're just gonna have a little sojourn over here. Hi, Isgravald.
What?
I want to know more about Godars.
You've come to the right man, mate. I've been with Godars longer than anyone. I was part of the group that helped him take his first ship.
Take a ship? So what, he was a pirate?
That's right, mate. Godars had a grudge against this Captain Krona, so he goes around and gets together a small gang of boys who are sharp with a blade and none too nice about it. We join the crew, he kills this Krona, and we take over the ship.
Wow, then what?
Oh, we pirated for a while. But now with the war going on, all the navies are at sea and it's too dangerous. So, Godars comes up with another scheme and we comes ashore to work it. But that's private, see? Only told you because I like you. Keep mum.
Ah, no worries about that. I'll keep my mum perfectly safe. What I'm doing when I look like I'm wandering aimlessly is I'm actually looking for books.
Seems like no matter who's in charge, mages aren't appreciated.
Wow. I know, I want to beat them up so badly right now. Well, Janara,
I'm half a heartbeat from throwing you out of this camp.
you could try, but I just wanted to learn more about Godars.
Why didn't you say so? I thought you were another Sand Eater come to fight for the Alik'r. Godars is a great man, but he has a tragic history. It's given him a gruff exterior, but his bully boys would follow him anywhere.
Why is that?
Because if you're part of his loyal crew, you get treated right. The pick of the loot and back up when you're in trouble. He learned how to handle troops when he was in the army.
Which army was that?
The Sentinel army, under old King Ramsay. He was an agent, part of what you call military intelligence. Lived in Tava's Blessing, had a family and little ones. On a mission, he learned that some pirates were planning to raid Tava's.
What happened?
He reported what he'd heard, but the general dismissed it and sent him on another mission. The pirates raided Tava's Blessing and killed Godars' family. He swore revenge and went rogue. Who could blame him?
I can see your point. Who could indeed? Alduza.
You don't look like one of Godars' bruisers. What do you need?
What can you tell me about Godars?
Well, you can't just call him a bandit. He obviously has military experience, and he's smart. No doubt about that. He was someone of consequence before he sank to being a gang boss.
And why did he become a bandit?
Who knows? Perhaps he made a mistake and was disgraced and discharged. Or maybe he just developed a taste for gold and blood.
What do you think?
Blood. I saw the look on his face when he killed our old captain. He enjoyed it.
Yeah. Mario.
I saw you talking to Captain Uznagik. I hope he's finally going to do something about these ruffians and thieves.
Possibly. What do you know about Gudars?
Heard he used to be a pirate. Got his ship by ambushing a captain and cutting his throat in cold blood. Then he claimed the title of captain for himself and made it stick.
And how did he do that?
He'd already gotten a gang of his own bully boys into the crew, and he bought some of the others. The opposition was shouted down or chased off.
What's he doing here then?
Same thing again is my guess. He gets his gang to infest the militia, gains our trust, then murders the captain and takes over. Why mess with success?
I'm afraid you might have the right of it, Natio. Nato, yeah. Captain.
What have you learned of my old friend, Gudars?
Gudars went rogue because the army ignored his warning and pirates killed his family.
I see. That's terrible. But I don't see much left of the man I knew. And now he's demanding that I leave and take the other real militia with me, or die. We have no time left for wishful thinking.
What now then?
He's left us no choice. We have to adopt his own methods. Kill Gudars and cut off the head of the snake. I wish I was certain I'll succeed. Not too old to lead, but single combat against a younger man?
I'll take care of Gudars.
Good. I hate to lose a battle in my own camp. Beat the drum in our combat arena, and Gudars will come to fight. He glories in turning the sand red with our recruits' blood, and set this up to show his prowess. It's time to show him yours instead.
Alright. It shall be done.
Challenge. Good.
Yes.
I saw which tent you came out of, meddler. I'll make your death a painful one. This is your last chance to turn tail and run before I destroy you.
Try it. Burn to the head, have some flies. Where's my bear? Rude bear, get your furry tail in here. Now slap him. Oh man, I haven't put my potion in my key slot either. Beetles. Not that I need them now, but they'll look impressive coming out of the sand. Call me an assassin for the assassin beetles. Alright, Captain Uznagik.
So you did it. I must admit, it's a relief. Traditionally, you would now be in command of the militia. But is that what you want? If not, who should be?
Well, I don't want your job. I didn't do it to take command. You know your business here, you're in charge.
Thank you. I appreciate your trust. We'll have to act fast, but the loyal troops and I will get this camp cleaned up on the double. I think the Covenant will be proud of us.
Good. Make it so. Well, how's that for a little stop off on the way? Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.